So I am on Goose Lake. This is in the, it's called the Gold Lakes Basin, and we are in the Sierra Nevada mountains in this beautiful, pretty much a wilderness basin with several lakes, many lakes, and peaks all around, but it's relatively flat in the middle of the basin, and hopefully this wind isn't too bad. But we're checking out this kayak, the Tamarack100, and this thing is 10 feet long, weighs 52 pounds. It comes in like 3 different colors. There's like a tan, a camouflage, and this blue that I have. It's a sit on top kayak. SOT is what they call it, sit on top. And it's pretty early in the morning here. It was about 38 this morning as I was coming up the mountain. And the rivers down below, or the Feather River, was had a lot of steam coming off it. It's pretty cool. But I am heading to an island straight ahead of me, and we're gonna take a look at this kayak here. It's very nice. It's a very stable kayak, and it's a fishing kayak, angler kayak. But it doesn't mean you have to go fishing it. But I'm very happy with it. We'll go over the details in a little bit. Okay, I got my gear out of it just to show you guys what it looks like, what's going on here. This is a really nice kayak, really well built. It's got a lot of features on it. It's an angler kayak. So in the front here we have, to go with the angler name, we have the rod holder, and this adjusts up or down like that. Lock that in, and then you put it inside here, and then you can turn it wherever you want like that. You just put your rod in like that, and there's this top piece that locks it in. There's no way, look at that, no way the fish is going to run off with your rod. And if you want to adjust it, that, isn't that great? In the back, we have a couple of rod holders as well. All right, right here we got 2 rear rod holders, and they can just hold your rods, and they just simply set inside there like that. And these you control off the back, so if you cast out, set your drag here, get your bail set back down, and start paddling. When you're out in the middle of the lake, you'll maybe catch a fish. So you got to keep an eye on that, though. And these are very deep, so they're not going to go anywhere, I don't think. So very nice. It does have a hatch in the back here that opens up, and this opens up to the whole cargo area, so you can't just put something down there because it might slide back and forth. But what I've done is I've taken a dry bag and put my gear in there, whatever. I got a couple of cameras and some food and some things, and I just make sure the top of this, I put a bungee cord right there, and then when I close this, I make sure the bungee cord loops right there, and then I can loop this part as well on top of that, and my stored supplies aren't going to go sliding around. I can just pull them right out. So that's kind of how you want to work with that. It would be nice if there was a container inside here that you could drop in. You wouldn't have to worry about it sliding around. But then you would be that much smaller because it's you know, just a container that went straight down. So anyways, there's two of these, front or back and front here. This one's nice because it's right by the seat. Isn't that great? So you got your storage right in front of you, and this is where I put my phone and my keys and things. And again, same thing, you're just gonna loop that in there, but I like having that right there. So there we go. And there's a water bottle holder right here. It just fits a regular water bottle. It's only about 1.5 inches deep. It'd be nice if that was a little deeper. The seat is very comfortable. It's water resistant, meaning that it'll dry fast. Folds down. Then I just take these straps, go like that, and then this ain't going anywhere when I'm storing it or loading it on top of my vehicle. And then just loosen them up, fold it back, and you're in business again. So it doesn't lock out that I can see. Oh, maybe that is the lock right there. There we go. Look at that. There we go. No, it doesn't lock out, but that's okay because your back will keep it upright. So on the side here, on the handle, I like these handles. So there's handles at both ends and in the middle here. Gotta like that. This is really great, and they're loose like that. You know, with the grip, it's not just a hard bracket over it. But I like that a lot because I pick it up in the middle and I can carry it right there, hold it up to my chest, and I can walk it down to the lake. This is also a little strap here. I guess you can take the paddle, put that together. There we go. And just kind of a little hold down for that, which is nice when you're in the water and you're busy, your hands are busy working on something. You know, you just don't want that to fall in the water, and now you don't have a way to get back. And the paddle does come with it. Lifetime. But real lightweight. I like that a lot on these paddles, and that is great. Like I said, at both ends it has the T holder is what they call it, and this works really nice when you have two people that are carrying it, one at front and one at the back. I like that a lot. So now there's 4 handles on it to work with. There's also a drain here, little plug. This pops open, and that is wisely at the front of the tip of the boat. So when we tip this thing upright, any water inside of it will come out of here, and that is just very handy to just get that excess water out of there so it doesn't just sit there. It does have the different foot level. They're not really adjustments, they're just kind of built in, but I like that. You don't have to move anything around, you just put your feet in place, and I tend to be about 2 here. That's like almost perfect for me on the 2 level. 3 is a little long, but you can sprawl out. But it's great. You got these little ladder steps to go back and forth on. I really like how big the storage area, this whole back area is really, it's quite huge. I mean, we got our storage hatch here, obviously, and I just showed you that, but look at the size of this. I got my little day pack here, and I'm gonna put that on there. And look at that. There we go. And that's a pretty small backpack, and I put it right in the middle, so we could put this off to the side and get twice as much gear in there. So I like that a lot. Tons of room, and you can see it's like, it's not flat on the top. It says sit on top kayak, but you're not sitting on top like a paddle board. You are sunk in there somewhat. It just doesn't have the enclosed top like a regular kayak with a hole in the middle. So I really like the sit on top. I'm really happy with it. So on the underside here, we have a very sharp bow is what it's called, and that helps with your speed and tracking. In the front here, it's very wide and flat, as you can see. See that? Very wide and flat, so that gives you your stability, and that's why it's good for kayaking and getting in and out of really easily. It does have these drainage holes, 6 drainage holes throughout the body of the kayak here. In the rear here, this is called a tracking skeg, and this helps just keep you going nice and straight. It's wider, so you're not going to go as fast as kayaks with a real sharp skeg in the back, but this goes fast enough, and again, this gives you that stability. So you could people have even been known to stand up in these. I'd like to demo that, but it's pretty cold in the lake today. But here's more of the drain holes here as well in the back, which is very nice for a sit on top kayak. You can get water inside of it, and it's nice to, you know, just have a way that you know it's going to drain out and not just sit in the boat and you have to stop and either flip the boat over and get it out. So anyways, alright guys, I'm going to do a cup of coffee here, and then I'm going to get back in the kayak and get rolling here. But here's my coffee. Whoa, that is boiling. Woo! Alright. There we go. That is nice and hot. See if I can get this open. Uh-oh. Tear here. Hey, there we go. We did it. Folgers crystals. There we go. And that seems to work good in the backcountry. I got a couple of small leaves. I don't know if you can see that. A couple of small leaves in my coffee. That's the price of nature, I guess, huh? All right. Okay, so the kayak is a Lifetime Kayak. That's the name of it. It's a Lifetime 100 Tamarack angler fishing kayak. It's 10 feet long, 52 pounds, has a 275-pound carrying capacity. When you think about that, think of somebody that's like 6 feet tall, 225 pounds, and then they got 50 pounds of gear. So it's going to take care of a lot of people. And you know, you obviously could go over a little bit on the weight, but I would definitely be careful. It does come with a paddle, like I mentioned. I got the life jacket actually at Walmart for $15. Wow. 15 bucks. It was on clearance a little bit later in the year. This is a Stearns life jacket. Very nice. Works great for me. I always wear a life jacket. I don't risk it. This kayak is very stable. Has UV protection, and that means that it won't warp. The colors won't change. And I believe it has a 2-year or even a 5-year warranty. I've seen a couple of different things on the internet. What's interesting is I got mine for $245. I've seen it at the Walmart website for $254, and then I've seen it on the Lifetime site for almost $500. So I'm not sure what's up with that. I got mine for a great price. I would recommend going to Walmart and picking it up there, and they will deliver it to your local Walmart. That's what I did. Actually, I just found one at the Walmart, and the guy helped me carry it out, and we stuck it right in the back of my Honda CR-V, put the seats down, and just had the back sticking out the window. It seemed to work great, and then it got me home. And then I got my handy rack for 65 bucks on Amazon, so there you go. I got to finish my coffee, and then we're going to be paddling out of here. So, all right, thanks for watching. That was a lot of fun, and we'll see you next time. Keep hiking and keep paddling too.